the perceptions that people have of these superstitions can go either way.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, the sales.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Exactly, they can be good or bad. So I think everybody has to take that into consideration. What you might find superstitious and negative might be a lucky thing for me. So I think you have to kind of take that into consideration.
Well, you know, Carlotta, knowing how you think and how you grab onto ideas, this Christmas Superstitions, is that going to be in a short book somewhere? Or?
You know, I hadn't thought of it, but that's a great idea.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're always, you know, you're thinking about doing stuff like that. I mean, you have so many other projects going on, though. But
well, that's a great idea, even that or different holidays, because I did mention to you about the month of April.
Yes.
And I won't get into that today, but that's very...
Well, maybe I might be good because it's snowing out here. April would be looking... the weather would be looking a lot better in April.
Maybe. You never know.
Maybe. You're right.
Hey, we had a major snowstorm here in October, so...
Yeah. You know, listeners, just Carlotta brought that up. Carlotta, you were supposed to be on my show right before Halloween.
Yes.
And you gave me a frantic call and said, "I can't come on. I have no power. I'm not even at home. I'm not even on my own phone."
Exactly. I mean, we had no power here for 6 days. So.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
And that's up in New Jersey. What would that?
Right.
Exactly right.
Kind of the west.
Because you hide your address on me. I mean, I've been to another location that you own, but you hide your main address on me, so I won't find you. Where?
I live in Chester, New Jersey. Which
Okay.
is kind of the western part of the state.
Okay.
Yeah.
Western part. But heck, yeah, I did see on the news about that, too. That was pretty bad.
It was terrible. It was really bad.
And
you know, one night my husband and we put on one of the fireplaces. We lit the fireplace, and my husband gets out some hot dogs and a can of beans, and we're cooking them over the stove. And I thought, well, this is pretty novel going back circuit to the colonial days. But, you know, it's fine for a one-time novelty, but after 6 days, it's no longer a novelty.
Yeah, it's like, yeah.
Exactly.
That's when you decide I can't take it, and we go over to Mom's.
Exactly. And that's why I called you from our house, because my cell phone was dead, and, you know.
Oh man, that's wonderful.
But,
hey, you
anyway,
know, you're we're talking about holly. In your email, you said that the chimney sweeps used to use holly to clean out chimneys.
Chimney sweeps would clean out the chimney, yeah. And,
oh wow.
They also used to use the holly as a cure for poison and epilepsy and whooping cough.
Wow.
So they used it for a lot of different things. Well, back then they had every village had their little herbalist. Who would work, you know, they didn't have medicines like today, so you worked with what you had, which was from nature. And holly is obviously...
Wow, I didn't know that all about holly. Chimney, I use it as a chimney sweep, too. Huh.
Yeah, isn't that interesting?
That is interesting. I like that.
Yeah. Now, the other thing is, you know, a lot of people enjoy eating pie, desserts during the holidays.
Not me.
Not you, huh? Well, minced pies in particular... when you should eat as many mince pies on Christmas Eve as you can, because how much luck you'll have in the next year.
You cut out there a little bit, Carlotta.
Oh, I'm sorry. The amount of pie that you eat will determine how much luck you will have in the next year.
Oh, okay.
Now, the other thing is you should not cut the pie with a knife. You should use your hands and just bite into it. Otherwise, as you're cutting with a knife, you cut your luck in half.
Oh, so don't use any utensils. Use your hands.
You can tell this is a medieval one.
Yeah.
I'm not sure cutlery was even in the picture.
Although I do have a listener who eats his food with his hands, and he doesn't use utensils.
Okay.
He feels utensils poison him.
Oh, well,
the metal inside utensils. But okay.
Sure. Well, that's what they say about fillings and teeth. So.
So he'd have a lot of luck.
Now, the other thing is, I'm sure many people burn candles for the holidays.
Yes.
Especially with all the scented ones they have now. Well, again, for the superstitious, if you are burning candles, it's vital that you start your candle on Christmas Eve and keep it burning until Christmas Day.
Yes, I have.
Otherwise, that's bad luck to blow it out earlier. However, I don't want to say I advocate that because you don't want to go to bed and leave your candles on
Yeah.
with the fire potential.
Now I do have that superstition in my house because I got that from my mother.
Did you?
And she got it from her
Right.
grandmother from Scotland.
Okay.
They would burn a bayberry candle Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and New Year's Eve to New Year's Day
Okay.
for good luck.
Right.
Carlotta, I do see we have a caller here. I'm going to go ahead and take this call, okay?
Great.
Hi, caller. You're on with Carlotta Holton and Jack Evans.
Hey, it's the luckiest man on the planet.
Oh, my goodness. This is Harry, the no utensil man.
Yeah.
He eats with his hands, Carlotta.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just about hearing you.
It's nice to meet you on the radio here. I've been listening to you. I got in a couple minutes late there, Jack, with the snow and everything, but I got you on, and I caught the part with eating with your hands. So actually, I'm eating with my hands right now.
Well, that's great.
Well, you'll have did you hear about the mince pie, Harry?
Yeah, I was listening to that too.
Okay, well then you'll have a lot of luck because you'll eat it with your hands.
I hope so. That was my cue. I heard that. I said, that's my cue.
There you go. And people say there's no such thing as people following superstitions, but we still do in a lot of different ways.
Now, Harry, do you have any superstitions in your family that you follow every year? Or?
No, but I did hear one, and you may have covered it because I got in a couple minutes late there. I was talking earlier about the pickle and the Christmas tree.
Oh, we're going to do that in a little bit, yes.
Yeah, you know what? That's funny you bring it up because Carlotta mentioned that to me earlier today about the pickle.
Yeah, because I've heard that, and I forget where it's at. It's just like in one spot somewhere that people do this. But can you elaborate on it? Because I forget all the details, and I thought that was very interesting.
Absolutely. The pickle, it's called the pickle legend, and it actually supposedly comes from Germany. And it was a very old Christmas Eve tradition where you would hide the pickle in the shape of an ornament, a Christmas ornament, a glass ornament usually, deep within the branches of the family Christmas tree. And the parents would hang the pickle after all the other ornaments. This is the last thing to go on the tree. And in the morning, they knew that the most observant child would receive an extra gift from St. Nicholas. Whoever found the pickle, because it was not going to be obvious, it was really hidden in there, would get an extra present. And the first adult who would find the pickle would be guaranteed of really good luck for the whole year. Now, the interesting thing about this is as I was doing research about this, because I had seen glass ornament pickles and was not familiar with it, so I did some research on it. And it's interesting that there's a lot of flaws in this superstition because, first of all, the German St. Nick does not even show up on Christmas Eve. He actually arrives on the 5th or 6th of December. And German children open their presents on Christmas morning. That happens on Christmas Eve in Germany. So that kind of, flaws that. And a lot of German people say they have never heard of this superstition, yet they're still selling these pickles in the stores.
Wow,
so there's
I'm German, so I got a new
origin.
tradition.
I'm sorry?
I said, I apologize for interrupting. I said, I'm German, so there's another tradition, so I'm going 2 for 2 tonight.
There you go.
I heard about it, but I didn't know it related to, I couldn't remember where it was from, so that's Germany.
Germany.
So being German, I eat with my hands, and now I can go and start a pickle tradition and get all kind of luck.
Well, my husband's part German, too, and he had not heard of the pickle thing, so I don't know. But now there's another interpretation of this, and they say that a descendant of a soldier who actually fought in the American Civil War, his name was John Lower, which they're thinking in Germany would probably be pronounced Hans Lauer. He was born in like the middle 1800s, and he wrote and told his family a story that had to do with the Christmas pickle. And he was supposedly captured and sent to prison in Andersonville, Georgia, which is a pretty horrible place to be. And he was in poor health and starving, and he begged the guard for just one pickle before he died. And the guard supposedly took pity on him and found a pickle and gave it to him. And the pickle gave him the mental and physical strength to live on. And so when he was reunited with his family, he began the tradition of hiding the pickle on the Christmas tree. So I don't know whether it's really true or not, but that's the latest version.
That's
That's
good.
the
That's
American
a good
version.
Yeah, the relative gave my wife and I a pickle ornament last year, and I didn't know all that.
I'll have to get one now.
Yeah.
I got to catch up. But hey, I'm gonna let you guys go back
I've
to
seen
it.
them in the
and,
stores, but I don't have one. So now that I have pursued this, I have to go look for a pickle.
yeah, I'm going to do it now. That's going to be what I'm going to look for here. And I appreciate that. I thank you for, clarifying and reminding me again the details, because I'd forgotten what it was. And I thank you for the help on that. But you guys go ahead, and if I hear another cue, I'll jump back in there.
Okay, great. Thanks so much.
All right, Harry. Good night.
Have a good holiday. Bye-bye.
You too.
Good night.
Bye-bye. Okay, that was the gentleman who does not use any utensils, eats his food with his hands.
There you go. And is going out and buying a lot of mince pies for luck.
Yeah, there you go. I've never had a mince pie.
I have not either.
Now I might have to have that.
Mm-hmm.
Carlotta, we have to take our first break of the evening.
Okay.
So listeners, please stay with us. Before I go on a break, Carlotta, I enjoy your website a lot. You have a lot of neat things on there. Can you let our listeners know what your website is?
Absolutely.
And they can get the books on your website too.
Absolutely. It's www.holtonhorrorandmore.com.
And listeners, I recommend go visit Carlotta's website. You'll enjoy it quite a bit. A lot of pictures of her on there, and there's a picture of her when she was in this area to do a local TV show, Castle Blood. So you want to go on there and take a look at that, and also some recent spooky pictures of you doing. What was that? Where were you at?
Thriller Around the World.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that when we come back.
Okay, we'll be right back, so please stay with us and don't go away.
The weather is changing. Time to stop in Autoland Suzuki in downtown Uniontown and discover the beauty of all-wheel drive. Two great names, Suzuki, America's most affordable all-wheel drive, and Autoland, the community's choice is the best place to buy a new vehicle. With 0% financing available to qualified buyers, double rebates, and no-stress pricing, you can drive a new 2012 Suzuki Kizashi, America's #1 midsize sedan with up to 35 miles per gallon for as little as $189 per month. See why Suzukis are America's best-loved cars. The affordable Suzuki SX4 crossover starts as low as $149 per month. And check out the Suzuki Grand Vitara, America's best value SUV, as low as $249 per month. See them all at Autoland Suzuki, your hometown dealer with America's #1 warranty, 100,000 miles and 7-year powertrain limited warranty, no deductible, fully transferable, and every new Suzuki comes with no charge for service. Stop in Autoland Suzuki, downtown Uniontown during their anniversary sale going on now, or visit AutolandSuzukiCars.com.
Are you still stuck on what to give for Christmas? Chesler's Fine Furniture on Route 51 in Uniontown has a sack full of great gift ideas waiting for you. Check out the fantastic selection in the sack full of gifts at fantastic savings. Chesler's Fine Furniture has curio cabinets starting at $2.99. Save on popular styles of Lazy Boy recliners that go the extra yard to keep your family comfortable, starting at $2.99. Chesler's has power lift recliners for that special needs person, starting from $6.99. They have computer desks, flat top office desks, and roll top desks, and a variety of finishes. The sack full of gifts keeps growing with 5-piece dinettes starting at $6.99. A beautiful 2-piece sectional at $7.49, or comfortable swivel rockers in a variety of covers and colors at $2.99. Make your last-minute gifts your best gifts with a sack full of great gift ideas from Chesler's Fine Furniture, Route 51 next to the Fayette Plaza in Uniontown. Credit terms and delivery are available.
Davis & Davis have been helping people with their legal matters since 1976. Voted Pennsylvania's super lawyers, they provide hometown service, professional advice with a personalized touch, no matter what legal problem you may experience.
Hi, I'm Gary Frankhauser. Purchasing a home or other real estate will probably be the largest investment one will make throughout their life. These transactions involve many details, including negotiation of the deal, the preparation of an agreement and other documents, obtaining necessary financing, any inspections required, as well as the review of all public records to be sure there are no problems with the title to the property being acquired. We at Davis & Davis have vast experience in these types of transactions, which will reduce the anxieties associated with the process, allowing us to move promptly to a closing for a successful and satisfying result for you.
For real estate law and other legal needs, contact Davis & Davis, 724-437-2799.
Richard Nader Entertainment presents the Pittsburgh Doo-Wop Holiday Reunion 10th Anniversary Show, Friday, December 9th at Consol Energy Center. This star-studded concert event takes you on a trip down memory lane with Jay Black, Kenny Vance and the Planetones, Bill Haley's Comets, Johnny Angel and the Halos, Eddie Holman, the Four Townsmen, and the Legends of Doo-Wop. Tickets are available at the box office and through Ticketmaster. For more details on our 10th anniversary show, visit consolenergycenter.com.
Senior Life is now a Medicare-approved provider. Call them at 724-434-LIFE. That's 724-434-LIFE for all the details. Visit UniontownYP.com, the region's most comprehensive Yellow Pages. Find it, use it, share it. UniontownYP.com.
We are back. Jack Evans and Carlotta Holton. I'm really enjoying this first hour. I always enjoy talking with Carlotta Holton, a very talented lady, author, journalist. You were a editor, and my goodness, you've done pretty much a lot, all of it.
Yeah, I've done a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, you're too modest. 25 years of experience. You won over 50 state and 3 national writing awards, and once again, you just told me about another award, and you got books in the pipeline, and you've written four really good books over the last couple of years. Won all awards: Salem Pack, Touching the Dead, Vampire the Resurrection,
Right.
And I missed one.
Deadly Innocence.
Deadly Innocence. You're yes.
Right, about the little girl.
Yeah, I should not know. I remember the little girl. I just forgot the title. I think that's the little girl was stuck in my brain there. That I don't like to even look at pictures anymore. Certain types of pictures on a wall. But you really know how to write, Carlotta.
Well, thank you so much.
And we're talking about Christmas superstitions. Listeners, if you have a superstition out there that you would like to talk about, something you do every Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, feel free to call in and let us know. 724-438-4593 is the number here. 724-438-4593. I'm sure Carlotta would love to hear about it. It might be one that you haven't heard of, Carlotta.
Well, that I would love to hear that. Another interesting one, it revolves around shoes. And tradition has it that St. Nicholas felt sorry for 3 sisters at Christmas time. This was in England. And so he tossed 3 coins down the chimney. And the stockings were hanging there. You know how we still hang stockings from the hearth?
Yeah.
And the coins landed in there, which meant good luck. But from this, a superstition arose about giving shoes, that you should never give them at Christmas because the person will then walk out of your life.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So don't give shoes.
Don't give shoes.
Ooh, man. Hey,
Remember we did this something with flowers too, and how certain flowers you never send to the hospital.
Yes, yeah. Carlotta, we have another caller here that I think would like to talk with you.
Hello?
Hi, you're on with Carlotta Holton.
Hey,
Hi.
whenever we were little, we grew up, my parents, my mom, didn't allow no women to come to our house unless a man came first. The man had to come in, knock on the door, come in and walk through the house first before a woman could.
Ah, I never heard that one.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's how we never...
Was it bad
New
luck
Year's,
or
yep.
just...
Yep.
Okay, well, that's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
All right.
it is a good one.
Yep. The
All
thing
right.
is, you got to hope that a man comes first and you don't let the woman in.
Okay. Well, thanks for calling in.
Okay.
All righty.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
You.
Yeah, that's a
There you go.
little bit different. Let the man come in first.
That's interesting, huh?
I never heard that one. But
I don't
that's
know what the
interesting.
women livers would think of that.
Yeah, I know. I
Right?
know. Huh. Well, maybe that gives a chance for the parents to see the guy first, you know.
That could be it.
No, we don't like him. Get him out of here.
Give him the once over and then.
Now, what? I'm sorry, Carla. What do you started on one? Well, about the shoes. Yes. Don't give anybody
Yeah, we did the
shoes.
Then I was going to say another interesting thing is back in England they used to write loads and loads of books. There's a lot of Victorian books like Traditions, Superstitions, and Folklore and things like that where they talk about a lot of these superstitions. And another interesting one is people who are born on Christmas Day. Now remember I referred earlier to the gentleman in the china shop?
Yes.
And we talked about how for some people that would be lucky, for others it would be unfortunate.
Yeah.
Well, the same is true with people born on Christmas. Some people believe that it's very lucky to be born on Christmas, and others think it's very unlucky. Those who think it's very fortunate used to believe that those people cannot be drowned or hanged. And if the people who believe it's unfortunate also believe that they're more likely to be able to see ghosts in their lifetime.
Huh. What about taking a bath?
So I thought that was pretty interesting.
That is. Yeah, you have one here about
I would think mostly, though, kids that I knew growing up, if you were born on Christmas, they kind of felt like they were cheated of presents.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, nobody. In fact, there was a young lady that last year she had a baby a week before Christmas, and she did not want to have her child on Christmas because they said, I heard that she's going to be cheated.
Right.
So she was born the week before Christmas. So I guess you get a little birthday there before, 1 week before, then you get more presents week after. So that kid should make out pretty good.
Exactly. Well, I must have timed it well because my birthday is 6 weeks after Christmas. So.
Oh, there you go. All right. So they don't return any gifts for you.
No, exactly. Some people also believe that those who are born on Christmas Eve, this is a wild one now, turn into ghosts on that day every year while they sleep.
Oh, wow.
And if you don't want this to happen to you, really hear this, the remedy is to count the holes in a colander starting at 11 o'clock in the morning on Christmas Eve.
Okay. It's contest key so you don't fall asleep.
Exactly.
Jeez.
Oh, dear.
That's I've never heard that one either. That's pretty cool. Now, there is one you sent me about taking a bath, right?
Oh, yeah, about taking a bath, that it's good luck to take a bath, not that you wouldn't be any other time. But,
Please take a bath, right?
Yes, and also you should wish people a Merry Christmas before you put your socks and shoes on.
Where'd that come from? You know what the culture?
That one I'm not sure, but that's an old one.
Wow.
And if you do take a bath on Christmas Day, that keeps you safe from fevers and toothaches in the years to come.
I think that somebody told a kid that just so they take a bath.
That's probably the same kid who had a birthday on Christmas and got cheated of the presents.
Yeah, right.
But also eating breakfast by candlelight. And also, if you have a cricket in the house, that's also very good luck.
Oh, yeah, I've heard that one before, yes.
Yeah, but especially at Christmas. And also kissing the oldest person in the house.
Ooh.
Supposed to be really good luck.
Now,
another interesting thing, the 12 days and nights of Christmas between Christmas and the Epiphany and January 6th, whatever you dream on any of those 12 nights will come to pass within the next year.
Oh, wow. I'll have to remember that.
Yeah, so hopefully we can put lottery tickets or something under our pillow and kind of stack the deck in our favor, right?
Yeah.
But people also use that to predict the weather during that time. What the weather is during that time is going to predict what it's going to be in the following month. And in fact, what the farmers used to do was if they wanted to know the rainfall for the next year,
Uh-huh.
they took 12 onions.
12
and
onions.
they cut them in half and poured salt on them. And each onion is named after a month of the year. So you have a January onion, a February, etc. And how much that onion sweats and gets like wet and gooey will indicate how much rain you're going to have.
Oh.
And also, if Christmas Day falls on a Thursday, and this year it doesn't, I think it's a Sunday.
Yes, a Sunday.
Anyway, if it falls on a Thursday, the following year will be extremely windy.
What if you take you're a man and you take a young lady, you're not married yet, you take a young lady to Mass on Christmas Eve?
Oh, yes.
What happens?
Well, my father was Czechoslovakian and Russian, and he had told us that whenever you, single man and single woman, go together to midnight Mass in the Catholic Church, eventually those two would marry. Now, my father, this was the case with my father and my mother, and myself and my first husband, my late husband. And one year, my son was dating this girl. We thought it was fairly serious. Turned out not to be, but so he said, I think I'm going to bring her to midnight Mass this year. And I had just said, well, do you remember what Grandpa said about midnight Mass? He says, never mind, I'm not taking her.
Well, Carlotta, we got to take our last break of the evening, but once again, before we go on that break, I would like you to give out your website because it is a very good website.
Sure. It's www.holton, that's HOLTON, horrorandmore.com.
And anybody can go on there and get any of your books on there, is that correct?
Absolutely.
Okay. Listeners, please stay with us, and we'll be right back. Once again, if you have a Christmas superstition that you'd like to call in and let Carlotta know about, please feel free to do that. 724-438-4593. We'll be right back.
'Tis the season for gift giving, and the holiday shopping wouldn't be complete without a visit to Prowse Furniture in Brownsville. Browse through Krause's 6 big floors of fine furniture. You'll welcome the comfort and good looks of a sectional living room, now only $8.99, a savings of $1,000. 2-piece living rooms start at $4.99. Wooden dinette sets from $2.99. 5-piece bedroom suits start at $4.99, with all bedding also on sale. Queen size firm sets just $2.99. Pillow top queen sets $4.99. All recliners are discounted and start at $2.99. Wooden rockers from $169. A perfect gift for mom or dad. Just see Eric at Krause's, offering free delivery and setup, free layaway, free removal of your old furniture with financing available. Shop Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, Saturday till 2. Prowse Furniture, Water Street in Brownsville. Phone 724-785-5900.
Chris Kunitz of the Pittsburgh Penguins, WWE wrestling star John Cena, country music legend Hank Williams Jr., and supermodel Janice Dickinson. You may be wondering what these people have in common. Aside from being well-known athletes and celebrities, through their kindness, they have granted wishes for Unity, a Journey of Hope. Unity, a Journey of Hope, grants wishes to adults with life-limiting illnesses. Have you ever wished to be someone, travel somewhere, meet someone, or do something? Unity, a Journey of Hope, strives to make such wishes come true. Donate, volunteer, or sponsor a wish today. Visit them on the web at www.unityajourneyofhope.org. That's www.unityajourneyofhope.org. Unity, a Journey of Hope, changing one life, one wish at a time. Margaret loves living at home, but as she grows older, Margaret wonders how long will she be able to stay in her home because her health isn't so good, and it's more difficult to take care of herself. Will she have to move to a nursing facility? Now, for people like Margaret, there is an alternative: Senior Life. Senior Life Uniontown offers complete care for seniors living at home. As a Senior Life member, the van would pick Margaret up in the morning and bring her to the Life Center where she can see her doctor or nurse and participate in therapy. It's a place where she can get nutritious meals, socialize, and enjoy daily activities, and return home each afternoon. Senior Life offers a wide array of services to seniors designed so seniors can live where they prefer, at home. To learn more about Senior Life, please call us at 724-434-5433, 434-5433. There is an alternative to nursing home living. The answer is Senior Life.
Since 1976, the attorneys at Davis & Davis have represented thousands of people who have suffered severe and life-changing injuries. If you or any member of your family have been seriously hurt at work, in an automobile accident, or due to medical negligence, our experienced team of professionals will do whatever it takes to make sure you receive fair and just compensation. Unlike other law firms in our area, Davis & Davis only represent injured people, never the insurance company.
Hi, this is James T. Davis. Your case is very important to us, and we will work hard to ensure you receive a fair and just recovery.
Hello, this is Samuel Davis. No matter how seriously you have been injured, you can count on us to represent you effectively.
If you have been injured in an accident, choose the law firm that represents people, not insurance companies. For a free consultation and reasonable fees based only on recovery, please call 724-437-2799. Davis & Davis are your hometown professionals.
We are back. Jack Evans with you, and Carlotta Holton, wrapping up this first hour of the Jack Evans Show. Really enjoying talking with Carlotta about Christmas superstitions. And Carlotta, we have another caller here, so
great.
I'm going to go ahead and take that call. Hi, you're on the air with Carlotta Holton.
Hi.
Hi. Hey.
My Christmas Eve thing is I give my kids head cheese on Christmas Eve.
Head cheese, okay, and that's why.
Carlotta, this lady is the head cheese lady, and she loves head cheese.
Okay.
So I always kid her about head cheese, and so that's why she's calling in to kind of, I guess, kid us about it.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay.
About the mincemeat pies, I can remember my mom making them, and I got real sick just smelling them.
Oh, dear.
I guess all the spices,
Oh, yes.
So even a couple years ago, I made a mincemeat pie, and it got me a little sick, but not as bad as it did years ago.
But it didn't bring you any good luck. Just sick.
I guess not. Got me sick, so.
Well, see, again, we're back to the old man in the china shop.
Yeah.
What works for some doesn't work for others.
Yeah. So I just wanted to let you know about the mincemeat pies. Even today, I can't,
Yeah, I never had it, so I don't know.
I guess we're not missing anything, Jack.
Yeah.
No, I don't got the taste for the mincemeat pie, but my son does. My oldest son does, so I can remember my mom baking those pies, and
Oh.
So, well, I'll let you.
All right, head cheese lady.
Okay.
I'll say Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Okay.
Merry Christmas.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, Carlotta, we got maybe about 2 minutes. Did you want to try to cover your vacation up there?
Oh, yes. This past September, we went over up to Mackinac Island, which is in Michigan's Upper Peninsula. And, of course, that was an area that's also haunted because that was originally populated by the Indians, and they had all kinds of superstitions. But the main interesting thing, there were two things, that they had a fort there, and they had a lot of brothels that popped up. And 7 women were accused of being witches and enticing the soldiers. And so what they did was they tied rocks to their ankles, and they were thrown into the lagoon.
Jeez.
And, they drowned, and supposedly in that drowning pool they've seen shadows come out of the water, and they think that it's haunted.
Ugh.
But probably the most famous thing is the Grand Hotel, which is a very fancy hotel on Mackinac Island. And it was actually built in the 1950s by someone else, and then the Grand Hotel, people came in and took it over. But when they were building it, they found bodies and evidence of graves under the foundation of the hotel.
Wow.
And now, to this day, on stage, they have a stage there, they will often see like a ghost flitting by.
Oh, boy. Hey, Carlotta, I've got to wrap it up, but before we go again, I think I got to get you back on here to talk more about that.
Yeah.
But give out your website again.
Absolutely. It's www.holton, that's HOLTON, horrorandmore.com.
Okay, well, thank you so much for coming on this evening, and I'll give you a call back and have to maybe finish that story.
Great. Have
a
wonderful holiday.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, Jack Evans Show, WMBS Uniontown.
CBS News. I'm Harley Carnes. After arraignment on a dozen new child sex abuse charges, Jerry Sandusky couldn't make bail, remains in jail.